Well, I think personally it means that I've got a job for a little bit longer, and that is important in anybody's situation. So I'm excited that Purdue has the faith and the confidence in me, from the president to the athletic director to my sport administrator, that our coaching staff is doing a good job, and they want to see that continue. And nobody has any more desire to make that happen than I and our coaching staff. So we're very excited with that news that we will be here for sure through 2017, and we feel like there's a lot of great things that are going for us. I mentioned that we feel like we have built some momentum up over the past several campaigns, and the last 2 years certainly have been two of the best we've had here for a while. And 2012 is a season that we have been pointing towards, with a great nucleus returning, a lot of veteran performers, the opportunity to potentially play in a regional tournament that will be hosted at Mackey Arena. So a lot of good things are ahead, I think, for this program, and I'm just very thankful for the opportunity to be part of that. I think it's important to point out that I've been really blessed and so fortunate to have John Shondell and Kathy Jewell working with me virtually from the day I got here. John, I think, did arrive with me when I got here, even though he didn't have a job yet. He assumed that he was going to get one, and there is not a better assistant coach in the country than John in regards to being able to train a team. And in the world of college athletics, the head coach's job is not just being in the gym coaching. I think that's the idea that some people have, because they may be used to a high school situation or whatever, but the head coach has got a lot of different hats that he or she has to wear. And so to have somebody like John, who is a constant in that gym with the players and loves being there, and players respond to him, we're very fortunate to have him in that position. And he's just one of the best coaches, not just the best assistant coaches. He is one of the best coaches in the game today. And then to have Kathy Jewell, who is really the backbone, I think, of this program. She just makes it go, and all the things that John or I are going to screw up, she takes care of those things and makes them all come out the way that they're supposed to. And she knows the Purdue way. She knows the system. She's a relentless worker. And so I think we really balance ourselves out. We have a lot of strengths. We certainly have some weaknesses, but we try not to put people in a position where they're not going to perform well. And so it is a good staff. And then Karen Freeberg, who has come on board as our director of operations 3 years ago, I think brings that enthusiasm and that youthfulness that I think, again, balances out our staff, because one of us isn't very young. And so it really helps in that manner. But this is a great place to be, and with the incoming facilities that I think are about a month away from being totally complete for volleyball, and you add that to the great facilities that all of our athletes have now, with the weight room and the training room and the academic center, and just everything is just first class here at Purdue. And so I think it certainly opens the door for us if we continue to work hard and we continue to get a break along the way. I think that the volleyball program is in good shape.